Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is my brand new hobby room. Welcome, my first video in here. I just got all this set up. I really want to step it up on the channel. So bear with me as I kind of get all this together. This is my first week in my new house and I got some lights. I got all the stuff. I want to upgrade the camera a little bit later, kind of have a nice DSLR in here. There's a few things I want to do. I'll give you all a little studio tour later. But for this video, I wanted to go over how I set up my batteries. Guys, I have been shown how to set up the battery, and it's the most efficient way you can set up a battery, in my opinion, for like portable everyday use. There's of course like other things you can do as far as setting up inverters and all these things, but for a nice simple thing, you can go on Amazon and buy the connectors and everything really easily and set up a nice battery. So to be upfront, these batteries were sent to me for review. And I want to be honest, I've been on these batteries for over a month, like a month and a half. I don't ever want to get a product and just do a simple unboxing and then just say they're good. I want to give you guys some value. So the value is going to be how I set up my batteries. And I'm going to share some things about these batteries as well. Shout out my buddy Tracy. He showed me everything that you're going to see in this video today. And he's a really big battery guy. So he walked me through, you should do this. And I honestly cannot get enough of my batteries now that I've set them up this way. And I want this to be a value to you. So you can go to Amazon, get the connectors and do it to any battery that you have. If you guys want to buy these batteries, of course, that's your discretion. But you can do this with any battery. So here's how I set them up, right? So I got my 24 amp hour right here. We're going to set the 10 amp hour to the side. We'll go over that one here in a little bit. So here's how I would set up the battery. You're going to go on Amazon and you're going to buy a standard little car, you know, like cigarette ports in the car. You're going to buy that. Okay. You're going to go on Amazon and search cigarette port. There's a bunch of different kinds. You can buy whatever kind you want. I'll put what I have in the description, but it's just a 2-port. They make a bunch with like, you know, you can read how much voltage, you can read all that stuff. Get that if you want. I wanted small and compact. I like simple, simple, simple. And my buddy Tracy, because I ordered a big giant bulky looking one. Not really worth it in my opinion, guys. This is better. You're gonna thank yourself that you got a smaller, more compact, especially when you're out in the field. Like we do ham radio on this channel, and it's really nice to have something that's not so bulky, right? Okay, so blah, blah, blah. The carport right here is just 3M Velcroed onto the battery, right? And so this makes it nice and easy if I need to adjust it a little bit. I put it a little off center on this battery so I can grip the handle a little bit easier. So it's a little bit out of the way. That's why I moved it to the right. You don't have to do that. Set it up however you want. But basically, you're just going to run the negative and positive to the battery. Come with just the leads, right? So you're going to need to put your connectors on. Super easy. Just crimp on some ends and then bolt them down to the battery. I think you guys, if you're looking into batteries, you probably know how to do this. I'm not going to explain everything, but yeah, just crimp on some ends, put it onto the battery, bolt it down. And then I also run an XT60. A lot of the ham radio guys will tell you run power poles, power poles, power poles, power pole the world. My buddy Tracy put me onto XT60s early. Like my first radio I ever had on my G90, I have XT60s because my buddy Tracy helped me set it up for the first time. But I'm so glad that Tracy put me on to XT60s because now I'm into drones and all other sorts of things that all have XT60s. Let me show you. So for example, like this charger for my drone batteries has an XT60 on it. So if you're going to be doing like RC hobbies and things like that, you might want to look into the XT60. Now get a power pole if you want. It doesn't matter. So on Amazon, they have already pre-made XT60 leads that you can just crimp on the ends and then apply them, heat shrink, blah, blah, blah. You guys know how to do that. I mean, if you don't, there's plenty of YouTube on how to crimp things. You're gonna need to know how to do that. Anyways, the ones that I got are like, they look like this when you first get them. These had spade connectors because my 10 amp hour, we'll get to my 10 amp hour, but that one has spade connectors. So I got the pre-made ones right here. So what I did for this battery is I just cut them off, stripped them, and then I put the ends on and I put it on the battery. So easy, guys. Easy, easy, easy. Later, you can learn how to solder and do the connectors and everything. if you're new to batteries, you might want to just go ahead and get some pre-made ones and just get going. I'm still learning how to solder and everything. They're pretty easy to solder. Just get a bag of 15 and just practice soldering your connectors. So for powering everything, I use this USB-C cigarette port charger, right? It's, you've seen these. They have them all over the place. But be sure that you get one with a lot of power. This thing was like 30 something bucks, and it has 200-watt USB-C ports. So you can run 100 watts on this one, 100 watts on the other one. You can power a laptop, you can power a phone, you can power all sorts of stuff with this. So it goes right there and it's ready to go. Your USB-C, right? I like the long ones. I got 250 watt USB-C, and then that can plug right into my cracked iPhone, and I'm charging. Charge. Yum apple juice. That's what my phone says when I charge it. So as you can see, you can charge things super easily. It's really awesome, guys. I found myself just charging everything in my house off my batteries because it's so satisfying. I charge my laptop, I charge my phones, I charge my drone stuff all off this battery because I don't know, there's something satisfying about charging your own stuff on your own batteries. It really is, guys. And then I can charge something on my XC60. So say I want to run my radio, and I get my radio all hooked up, my G90, and then I can run my camera. I can charge my camera as I'm shooting, and I can charge my phone, right? I can charge up to 4 devices, actually 5, if I want to plug something else into this other cigarette port that's free. I mean, come on, guys. It doesn't get any simpler than that. It really doesn't get any more simple than that. You're going to be satisfied charging everything off this. Like I put this by my bed. I've had this one right here by my bed for, I don't know, like a month and a half at least. And I charge everything. It's so great. And like one charge, just charging like my normal stuff, like my laptop and my phone and my 360 camera. I mean, this thing will last like a week and a half to 24 amp hours. So results may vary on your stuff, but you can also put a device here to measure the amp rate that the watts and everything that you're pulling. And you can kind of monitor like, okay, I pulled this much amps. Now I probably have this much left. You can kind of like gauge there's no like Bluetooth or anything on this battery to where you can monitor. I have another battery that I can monitor Bluetooth. That is nice. Trust me, it's freaking nice. But these, they're a little cheaper and they're great. It's a freaking battery, right? So I like the 24 amp hour a lot. Guys, I charge my stuff on it all week. But I also like a 10 amp hour for like smaller portable use. Like if I want to throw it in my bag or if I want to go portable, something lightweight. And I don't have like the USB device deal. You could put one on here, but I just did the simple spade connector to an XT60. So you can just go, you plug them in super easy. And then you can plug in, say, your charger, or you can plug in, your ham radio, anything. It's nice because you can also lay it sideways. So if you wanted to do some sort of battery box, like a small battery box for this thing, put some ports on the side, totally can do that. These, I think this company kind of specializes in like marina use. So, they can get a little wet or whatever. They're meant to run like trolling motors and all that. So this is the Pro Guide brand. One thing I really like about this company is they were founded in 1980 in the United States, guys. So a U.S. company, been around a long freaking time, so you can trust these guys. Like I said, I think they really specialize in like RV, marina stuff. So like they wanted to send me some batteries because they saw the ham radio thing. And, I really appreciate the support, guys. I was really wanting the 10 amp hour. That is what I was really wanting. And I was like, I really like a 20 amp hour too. So they were so kind enough to send me both. So I don't want to be a shield. These guys did send me these batteries. I was going to buy a 10 amp hour or a 20 amp hour battery anyway. So why would I not take the batteries and review them for them? And guys, they're great. USA, assembled in the US. Most batteries, the cells are made in China. It is what it is. You can't, your phone battery, everything is made in China. So, but you can at least rest assured that they were assembled really well here in the United States. So take with that information what you want, make an educated decision. So go check out this company. It's going to be ProGuideBatteries.com. I'll put a link in the description. Do your research. I would never tell someone to just go buy something without doing the research, right? Don't be dumb. Do the research. I like the batteries. I recommend them. That's going to be the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the new studio. Hope it looks a little bit professional for you guys. I'm really trying to step up the channel. I want to be value to the ham radio community. And I also want to be a value of any other hobbies that I pick up. I'm doing drones mostly right now. Well, not mostly. I'm doing a lot of drone flying right now. So that's really kind of been taking my focus. I still go out and I do ham radio, go to the channel. I mean, most of my videos are ham radio, but I don't want to be pigeonholed into one hobby. So if you made it to the end of the video, comment battery down below so I know you watched it all the way through. Thank you guys so much for the support. I think we're almost at 30,000 on YouTube. Facebook blew up to over 30,000 in less than 2 months. Kind of nuts. And everything else has been doing really well too. So thank you guys so much for the support. I would love to do this full time. So, if I can get it to full time, you guys kind of are seeing the journey. Who knows? Maybe I'll make it. I have a little baby girl that's going to be born next week, I think. So it's just, life's just kind of crazy right now. This is pretty cool. So anyways, blah, blah, blah. We'll see you in the next one.